video, we covered very clearly about what is Git, okay? What are various features of Git we discussed. Next, why Git is very popular because of multiple reasons. In that one reason, I explained, okay, distributed nature. Second reason is, have you remembered, right? Staging area, separate concept is there. This staging area is also known as index area. Remember that staging area is there, which is also known as index area. Next, and after that, do you know branching and merging concepts? Branching and merging concepts, merging concepts. Next, open source and freeware, open source and freeware. Next, support for multiple platforms, support for multiple platforms, okay, support for multiple platforms, like sir, because of all these things, Git is very popular, sir. Remember a bit very carefully. Next, because of distributed, n number of advantages are there. Speed, performance. I mean speed, performance. Next, single point of failure won't be there. Okay, like n number of advantages we discussed, right? Next, because of staging area, also we can cross check, double check our changes which are going to be committed. Next, internally, so do you know snapshots are going to take the less memory, lesser space is going to occupy our repository. Just how all these things are implemented, just because of staging area we covered, right? Okay, sir. Next, even I covered, we discussed about Git architecture also. Have you remembered, right? Git architecture also we covered, right? Okay, Git architecture. Sir, how many areas are there? Okay, not required to keep any explanation, sir. First area, working directory. Can you please confirm, sir? First area, working directory. Second area, what we call staging area. Next, and after that, the third one, local repository, local repository. Fourth one, sir, remote repository, local repository, remote repository. Like four areas are there. If you observe the Git architecture, yes, observe a bit very carefully, sir. Sir, this diagram already we covered in detail. Okay, like you people should have clear clarity, sir. So if from working directory, if you want to add the files to the staging area, then we require to use git add command. Okay, like next, and after that, from staging area, if you want to commit the changes to the local repository, git commits. Next, if you want to save your work to the remote repository, git push we require to call. Next, and after that, from remote repository, if you want to create local repository, git clone. If you want the updates from the remote repository to the local repository, git clone is the git pull is the command we require to call. Sir, all these things we discuss in detail, not required to discuss, sir, like but anyway, basics, more repetition is highly recommended, so that the points are going to be injected in your mind. Okay, like sir, now the next topic what I have to discuss is life cycle of file. Sir, file in Git. Sir, in Git, what is the life cycle of every file in the Git, sir? Remember a bit very carefully about this one. Sir, usually, so every file in the Git is multiple states are there. Multiple states are there for the file present in Git, sir. So which states are there? Sometimes we can use the word untracked. Remember, sometimes we can use the word untracked. Sir, the file is untracked by Git. Okay, these words are very important. Lakhs of times you are going to see these words. Next, sometimes we can use the word staged. Sometimes we can use the word modified. So sometimes you can use the word in repository, or committed, in repository or committed, something like. So every file in the Git, every file in the Git is one of these four states. Remember carefully, sir. Every file in the Git is one of the following four states. One of the following four states. Can you please spell out, sir? These words are very important, especially the first three. What is the first one? Please respond. Each and everyone, can you please spell out? What is the first one? Hey, respond. Why you are silent? Untracked, untracked. What is the second one, sir? Staged, staged. What is the third one, sir? Modified, modified. What is the fourth one, sir? In repository or committed. Okay, modified, in repository or committed, committed. Like these four states are there, sir. Okay, like. But when we say that a file is said to be untracked, when we say that a file is said to be staged, okay, when we say that a file is said to be modified, just observe carefully about this one, sir. Sir, the first state, let me talk about untracked. Okay, just have a look once, sir. Very, very important, sir. Sir, if I want to create a new file, sir, where this file should be created? Can you please tell? Usually, every new file is going to be created where? Every new file will be created in working directory. Correct or not? In working directory. Okay. Once we create a new file, automatically Git is going to track this file. Please confirm. I created a new file. Either Git will track this file. Remember, very important, sir. Either Git is going to track this file. No chance at all. By default, Git won't track whatever the files we created. Remember, as per our diagram, once we added two staging area, then only tracking is going to be started by the Git. Remember this one. In the working directory, whatever files we created, these files are not tracked by Git. Git doesn't aware about these files. When Git aware these files is whenever we are using the word Git add. Remember this one, sir. So the new files which are created in working directory, these new files are doesn't aware by Git. Okay, or otherwise Git doesn't aware these new files. Git doesn't aware these new files. Such type of files are said to be in which states are such type of files are said to be in which states are untracked state. Remember a bit very carefully, sir. These are untracked by Git, sir. Tracking for these files not yet started. Any doubt? Please confirm. All the people are in the position to understand. Just I created a new file, that's all, sir, in working directory. So of course some content, if you want, you can add, but anyway, this file not Git doesn't aware of this new file. That's why please make sure, sir, that such type of files are said to be in which state? Untracked state, sir. Just can you please show, sir, this one, like just a basic idea sake, I want to take, just have a look once, sir. Don't worry much about how you can install Git. All these things I will discuss for you people, right? Currently I am in Ubuntu terminal. Okay, like, sir, this is, I hope everyone aware how to install Ubuntu. Correct, right? How to install Ubuntu already you aware, or otherwise just I will share these videos. Just check, sir. Now here observe that carefully, right? Sir, here let me create one directory, sir. Project one. Don't worry, just I'm creating one directory, project one. Okay, cd project one. Just I entered into the project one directory. Nothing is there, sir. Sir, now I have to tell to the Git, again, can you please talk about this directory? Can you please, I want version control for this directory. Like, we have to tell to the Git how you can do the Git init. Sir, don't worry, all these commands in detail we are going to discuss next level. Here my intention is not to show Git init command demo and so on. Here my intention is I have to show untracked. You have to see with your eyes so that you people can feel comfortable. But except that remaining commands, please ignore, forget about that. Okay, now here observe that nothing is there, just one command I use, Git init. What is the purpose, I will discuss next level, right? Okay, like, now I want to create a file. I want to create a file, right? Can you please spell out how you can create a file, son? Yes, you can create a file by using touch command, empty file by using touch command, cat command, or vi editor, vim editor, like any type of thing you can use, no problem at all, sir. Now I'm taking here, just observe, cat a.txt. I want to create a file with some content. This is first line. This is first line in a.txt. Okay, control D. Okay, like by using cat command also we can create a file with some content. Touch command means empty like we can. Now, sir, here ls, have you observed, right? One file got created. Any doubt about this one? Sir, just I created a new file in my working directory. Assume that this project one itself is my working directory. Okay, like now my question is this file, is it tracked by Git or not? Can you please confirm? Is it tracked by Git or not? No, no. Okay, now I want to check Git status in all the areas. Remember this one. There is one command is there, Git status. Okay, to know status of files, in all areas means as per our diagram, working directory, staging area, repository. Forget about this remote repository. Later I will introduce this fourth place, but as of now, up to just some sessions, we have to work with these three things only. At last I will introduce this remote repository also, no problem, right? Working directory, staging area, local repository. It is going to tell, sir, the status of all files in all areas. Now let me use the command, sir. Sir, can you please guide? What is the command? I forgot. What is the command? Git. Ah, you have to respond. Git status. Okay, like git status. Okay, we have to use. Array, what is the status? What is the status of in all the files present in every area? Now it is going to tell that don't worry much about all this terminology. In detail, I will explain. Don't worry, sir. On branch master, no commits yet, sir. Untracked files. Have you observed, right? Untracked files, a.txt. Are you seeing the word untracked or not? Okay, now the file is said to be, sir, now the file is said to be in which states are untracked, sir, because my git doesn't aware about this file. It is in the red color. Okay, like any doubt? Everyone feels comfortable, right? What is the meaning of untracked? Okay, every new file will be created in the working directory. Git doesn't aware these new files. Such type of files are said to be untracked state. Okay, such type of files are said to be untracked state. Okay, well, now, sir, here I created a file in working directory, sir. Okay, I created one file. Sir, now I have to commit this file to my repository. But before committing, what you have to do is you have to add this file to staging area. Correct or not? We require to add this file to staging area. Okay, how you can add this file to staging area? By using which command? Can you please confirm? Git add. Remember, git add is the command. Okay, now here the second state of the file is staged. Okay, like now the second state of the file is itself is the staged, sir. Very simple. What is the meaning of staged is the files which are added to staging area. The files which are added to staging area. Remember this one. The files which are added to staging area are said to be a staged state. Remember this one. Now git started tracking of these files or not? Yes, git started tracking of these files or not? Yes. Once you add these files to the staging area, now the files are said to be in the staged state. Okay, now have a look once, sir. What I want to take care is git add. Which file you have to add? Can you please confirm? Array, respond. Which file I have to add? Git add. Which file I require to add? A.txt. Okay, if you want to add everything, just here dot you can use. If you want to add multiple files, A dot txt, B dot txt, C dot txt, like you can do that, no problem at all. So now if you want to add all dot txt files, git add star dot txt, you can use, no issue at all. Now just I want to add a dot txt, that's why git add a dot txt, that's all. Okay, now sir, the file added to staging area or not, can you please confirm? Respond. Now the file is added to staging area or not? Yes, slowly practicals you are seeing how you can use these commands. Now the file added to staging area. Now observe very carefully about this terminology, right? Okay, here git git status. What is the status of all files present in every area? Now it is going to tell us no commits yet. Okay, changes to be committed, changes to be committed. Sir, these changes we require to commit. Sir, this is now earlier we have in the red color, but suddenly it became in the green color. Now the file is said to be staged state, because where this file is available, where this file is available, in the staged, okay, like in the staged area, right? So now most of the people are having the doubt. Okay, here take very special care. Now can you please tell, is the file is available in the local directory, current working directory or not? Please confirm, is the file is available in the current working directory or not? Yes, yes, it is there in the current working directory, but the copy will be added to the staging area for the commit. If you want, you can cross check. A.txt is already there. A.txt is already there. Okay, like don't feel it is the move operation. It is not move operation, sir. The copy, the state of this file added to staging area for the commit. Remember, right? Okay. Now, sir, here git status. Okay, like now the file is said to be in which area, sir? Changes to be committed. So committed, changes to be committed means not yet committed, not yet committed. Now this state is by default considered as a dot t. I mean staged state. Any doubt? All the people are in the position to understand? Yes, friends. Everyone in the position to understand what the meaning of staged. What is the meaning of staged state? The files which are added to the staging area. Now the file is said to be in the staged state. Okay. Now I have to, yes. Now here just to take very special care. Now I have to tell here, just observe that. Now I have to commit these changes to the local repository. I have to commit these changes to the local repository. Can you please guide how you can do that? Okay, like sir, now if we add, sir, here just observe carefully about this one, sir. So any file which is committed, okay, any file which is committed, any file which is committed is said to be in repository state, or in repository state, or committed state, in repository state or committed state. Okay, like now, so how you can commit staged changes? Can you please spell out, sir? These words are very important. We can commit staged changes by using which command? By using which command? Git commit. Remember this a bit very carefully, sir. Git commit, git commit, like okay. Now what I have to take here is, yes, here sometimes it may object, that objection I will show, don't worry. If it is sometimes it may object whenever you are using the word git commit. Okay, now I'm trying to use git commit, sir. Or whatever changes are there in the staging area will be committed to local repository, sir. Now let me consider this one. See, git commit I'm taking. Now observe very carefully this one. Actually I will discuss in the next level, in the next sessions in detail. Just observe that. So please tell me who you are. Hey, you are performing commit in my local repository. I have to provide who committed, next what is his mail id, all this information must be required, man. All this information must be required. Just you are using commit, so on which name I have to save this commit, who is the author of this commit, how I can. So it is objecting because I never configure this git anything, sir. So just don't worry, I will discuss in detail next level about this, just for the commit sake. Okay, git config global user dot mail, okay, Durga adv java, or otherwise Durga soft online at the rate gmail.com. I'm taking, sir. Next, and after that your name, okay, Durga soft, okay, something like I'm trying to take, sir. Sir, let me add these two. So don't worry about much about this, sir. Is it meaningful objection from the git or not? Please confirm. Array, respond. You are trying to create a version in the local repository. You are trying to create a version in the local repository, but you didn't specify what is your name, what is your mail ID. Without providing your information, how I can save, how I can commit, how I can save this commit in my local repository? Is the, sir, it is objecting. Yes, meaningful only. Now just let me add it both commands. That's all. Just copy pasted. Both commands are executed. Now git commit all changes in the staged file, all changes in the staged file, staged state will be committed right now. That's all. Here just observe that there is a, again there is a small problem. It is going to show, sir, which editor open, what is this editor? Can you please confirm? Nano editor. What is this editor? Nano editor, right? It is open. Why again this problem? Why again this problem, sir? Okay, don't worry. So all advanced things you are learning at the beginning only. Okay, all advanced things you are learning at the beginning only. Sir, now first objection, it is telling that, hey, please provide username and username and mail ID so that I will save. Array, this is change. This command performed by Durga soft or otherwise performed by Durga. Okay, so this person mail id is so and so. Okay, like we can specify that, no problem at all. But now my question is, take very special care. Why again it is objecting, sir? Array, you just call, what is the method I call? Can you, what is the command I call? Can you please confirm? Git respond. What is the git commit? Whenever you are committing, you have to provide some message that is called commit message. Okay, this command, okay, what you did in this commit? Yeah, added a new file a.txt, something like you have to provide commit message. Are you getting? You have to provide commit message is a mandatory, which is mandatory at the time of commit. Compulsory you require to specify commit message. Okay, like now you didn't just you call this. Where is the commit message? Where is the commit message? That's why now I have to add commit message, a new file a.txt. Yeah, yeah, dead. That's all. A new file a.txt, yeah, dead. Okay, like in the nano editor, how I can save? Okay, here control O. How I can exit? How I can exit? Sir, control X. Okay. Now here control O. Okay, it is asking for save. Yes. Okay, wrote 11 lines, something like. Next and after that, control X. Okay. Now git commit happen. Git commit happen. A new file added. Something like one file changed. One insertion in the local repository. Create a mode. Something like this. Wow. Are you getting? Now it is already added. It's already added. But anyway, next time onwards, I want to do this mistake. Sir, what I will do is at the time of commit only, you can specify with the -m a new file added. A new file a.txt added. Like you can provide commit message here only. If you have multiple lines are there, then you can provide this commit message by using editor. Okay, if it is just only one line, then in the command itself you can provide. For this we require to use -m option. Don't worry, sir. Oh, actually our requirement is, sir, after committing the file, if the file is available in the staging area, yes. Okay, now I hope it is clear for you people, right? Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? Can you please confirm? Yeah, if you want multi lines, then automatically better to go for editor. Okay, don't provide at a command prompt. Okay, yeah, sir, that's all. Now observe, if I use a git status, now the file is available where? Can you please confirm? Now the file is added where? In the local repository. Now my working tree is clean. Okay, nothing to comment, working tree is clean. That's all. Okay, these words we are going to use multiple times. Okay, you people should aware clearly, right? So first thing, what you should ever forget about these commands. Anyway, these commands I will discuss in detail next. Okay, so now I created a file in working directory, created a file in working directory with some content. Assume that's all, with some content. Now the file is said to be in which state? Please confirm. Now the file is said to be in which state? Untracked state. Okay, once we add this file to staging area, now the file is said to be in which state, sir? Staged state. State. Okay, like a staged state. Now how you can add files to staging area? For this we require to use git add command. We have to use. Okay, clear? Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? Git add. Okay, next, sir, how to commit changes? How to commit changes, sir? We have to commit changes from staged area. We have to commit the changes from staged area to local repository, to local repository. Okay, now it is said to be, okay, sir, in commit state, in repository or committed state. Remember this one: in repository or committed state. Okay, like, now how you can do these commits, sir? Git git commit -m. Okay, here you have to take a commit message we can add. Any doubt? Yes, whatever I showed is a very clear for you people, right? Okay, first untracked file will become staged state, and then it will goes to in repository state. Okay, like, now here just mm, yes, here just observe that there are some doubts are there. Okay, like, so git status always checking in the staging area, right? Yeah, git status is always going to check in all repositories, need in all locations, need don't be staging area. Okay, remember. Yes, so Vasudhara is asking the question: git status always checking in staging area only, right? No, it is not going to check only in the staging area, it is going to check everywhere. Okay, in all areas. Vasudhara, is it clear? Okay, next, sir, Manish is asking a small question. Okay, what is question is? Okay, here just observe, while committing, I just want to commit the particular file from staging area. Then in that case, we need to file name git commit. No such type of terminology. In the staged area, whatever changes are there, the changes which are not there in the repository, all those changes will be committed. Getting right? If you don't want commit, you can remove from staging area. That possibility is there. How you can remove from the staging area? Okay, if you don't want to commit, for that there are some commands are there. Okay, like, clear? Next, how we can check file size in committed area? No, it is available in encrypted form. There is no way to find. Remember. Okay, sir, up to this is the clear for you people, not required to keep much explanation. Okay, like, sir, how many states I covered? How many states I covered, sir? Only three states, but still one state I didn't cover. Okay, modified. What is the meaning of modified state? Okay, remember a bit carefully about this terminology, right? Sir, here, when the file tracked by Git? Can you please tell? When the file tracked by Git, okay? If the file, if the file added to staging area, added to staging area, are committed, are committed. Now it is tracked by Git. Correct or not? If the file is added to staging area, are committed. Now it is said to be tracked by Git, tracked by Git, sir. Okay, like now here one small thing is there. Okay, which files are there in the current working directory? ls is the command. You know, it is the normal Linux command. Normal Linux command. Okay, ls. Next, which files tracked by Git? There is a command git ls files. What is the command? Can you please confirm? Respond. What is the command? Git ls hyphen files. Okay, it list out, it will list all files in working directory. Working directory. It is a Linux command. Okay, Linux command, sir. It is a normal Linux command. Git ls files. Okay, it will list, it will list all files all files which are tracked by, Git, sir. Which are tracked by Git, sir. And it is a Git command. Have you observed, right? Because we are using Git ls files. Okay, now observe very carefully, sir. Sir, anything to commit, in my working directory? Can you please confirm? As of now, anything to commit in my working directory? Yes or no? No, because whatever changes you have already committed. So now if you can ask Git status, yes, nothing to commit, working tray is the clean. It is telling very clearly, sir. Now my question is, observe that yes, in the current working directory, a.txt is already there. A.txt is already there. Now observe that git 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 ls hyphen files, git ls hyphen files. So which file is tracked by Git? Which file is tracked by Git? Okay, like a.txt is already tracked. Any doubt? Please confirm. Sir, these commands frequently I'm going to use ls and the git ls files. Okay, the files which are already tracked by Git. Okay, what is the meaning of tracked? Means so the file added to staging area are committed. Such type of files are said to be tracked by Git. Okay, well, now what I want to take is, now observe carefully, sir. Yeah, this a.txt already tracked by Git or not? Okay, yes, friends, already tracked by Git or not? Yes. So now I modified in the current working directory. Okay, but it's modified in the current working directory. I want to add a new line, sir. Okay, how you can add the new line? Echo. So this is, or otherwise cat command you can use, cat a.txt. Do you know, right, this command cat a.txt, new line, appending mode. Okay, hello, this is a new line. Okay, added, this is the new line added, control D. Okay, like now take very special care. The beauty of Git, now you are going to see, sir, what the point here is. Now this a.txt is already tracked by Git or not? Yes, can you please confirm? Already tracked. One copy is already available in the local repository, right? Okay, like now my question is, take very special care. Git status I'm using. Git status I'm using. Immediately Git identified that, array, in my repository, whatever copy I have, so now your copy is the different. It is modified. Okay, like it is going to tell. Now observe that on branch master. Okay, changes not staged for commit. Changes not staged for commit, not staged for commit. Now what is the state we are going to get? Modified a.txt. Everyone in the position to understand, right? What is the meaning of modified? Okay, any file which is already tracked by Git, but it is modified, but it is modified in working directory is said to be a modified state. Yes, everyone feels very comfortable, not required to keep any explanation about this one. Regarding that, any file which is already tracked by Git, but it is modified in working directory is said to be in modified state. Okay. Now, is it modified or not? Is it modified or not? Yes, it is modified. Now, again, if you want to save, okay, this state in the local repository, no problem at all. What is the command? Git respond. Immediately you have to tell git add a.txt, adding to staging area. Next, and after that, git commit -m, okay, committing or otherwise a.txt modified like this. I'm taking, sir, everyone in the position to understand this line? Respond. Everyone in the position to understand this line? What is the meaning of this? Okay, nothing. Yes, enter. Okay, like one file changed, one insertion, something like this. Now, listen carefully, sir. Sir, a.txt, how many versions are available in my local repository? Can you please confirm? How many versions are there in my local repository? Two versions are there. Okay. Git log. Don't worry these commands. In detail, we are going to discuss. Git log. Now, have a look once. Array, first commit. First commit. This is, okay. This is the commit ID, 40 length commit ID. Sir, who did this one? Durga Soft. Okay, other name is the Durga Soft. Assume that. Okay, this is his mail ID. At what time this person did this change is 2042-42. Okay, like a new file added. This is my first commit. Okay. Now, sir, this is the second commit. So both states, both versions are available. Both versions are available. Okay, in our repository. Are you getting the thing? Even though you modified the same file, but repository maintain both versions. That is the beauty, sir. The people who require old one, they will take this one. The people who require a new one, they will take this one. Any doubt? All the people are in the position to understand. Sir, I don't want this commit. I want to revert to this commit. I want to revert to this commit. Yes, I want to revert to this commit. No problem at all. You can do that. You can do that. Okay, like yes, sir, this is alphanumeric 40 length commit ID is there. Just a basic idea sake, I'm telling these things, right? Okay. Yes. Okay, that's all. Yeah. So this is what you should aware about what are various states are there. So total, can you please observe that 4 states I covered according to our diagram, sir? Just a matter of 1 minute. Have a look once, sir. What is the first area we have? Please confirm. What is the first area we have? Working directory. Okay, working directory. Next one, sir, working directory. Okay, next one is okay, here, okay, staging area, local directory. Sir, assume it is the working directory. Working directory. Sir, here working directory. Next, and after that, this one is the staging area. Next, and after that, this one is local repository. Forget about remote repository. So as of now, we are talking about local repository. Like, sir, now, so untracked files will be available where? Can you please confirm? If the file is said to be untracked, where it will be stored? Where it is available, sir? In the working directory. Untracked files available in working directory. Next, modified files available in working directory. Remember this one. Either untracked files and modified files available where, sir? In working directory. Next, staged files are available where? In staging area. Okay, like next, a committed files are in repository files are available in local repository. That's all. These states are by default considered. Yeah, okay. The life cycle of a file in the Git. Is it clear? First untracked, next staged, next committed, and then again modified. Okay, this cycle by default will be repeated. Clear for all of you, right? First untracked, next staged, next committed. Okay, like after that again modified. Now, sir, staged. Okay, like you can do that. Okay, for this there are some commands also I used. As of now, don't worry about these commands, right? Okay, that's all. This is just a life cycle of file in the Git. Please make sure you people should be aware. Up to this, any doubt? Please confirm. Are you feeling comfortable up to this, right? Okay, well, 1 minute. Sir Ketan is asking one small question. What is his question is very meaningful. Okay, observe. Can we go from local to staging to working directory or not? Yes, possible. No problem at all. In detail, sir, we will discuss in the next level. Yes, from the local repository, I want a particular version. I want to work on a particular version. Yes, you can check out. Have you remember, right? You can check out and start working on that particular version. Possible. In detail, we will discuss next level.